Welcome back, mate. And how's it feel to be back into it?
Yeah, it's good. It's a really positive vibe here around the club. Obviously, we've got a lot of new faces in our high performance team and in the coaching role. So it's really refreshing and positive for the first couple of days back. And the boys are really keen to get stuck into the pre-season.
How have you found the new high performance team?
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, they're just trying to educate us on everything and trying to get the best out of us and try to target areas that we need to improve on individually and collectively. So, we're in that learning phase over the next sort of week or so. But yeah, we're really excited about the pre-season up ahead.
Well, how did you get your mindset this year compared to 12 months ago? You didn't run until February, you had such a great finish to the year. How much are you looking forward to this pre-season and building on?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this pre-season. On Monday was the first day that I've completed with the main group in pre-season since I've been at the club. So, I'm just really excited to be, pretty fit and healthy. And I'm looking forward to just, building a good endurance base to be able to run with the elite midfielders of the AFL and also stick to my strengths as well. So I'm looking forward to having a good sort of 4 to 5 months on the track and then leading into next season.
Do you think you can really improve on the back end of last year, given that you didn't have any pre-season and you get through the pre-season?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I started to gain a lot of fitness towards the end of the season through the midfield. Even playing in the midfield when I first went in there, I wasn't running games out quite as well as I would have liked. And towards the end of the season, I started to actually run those games out quite well. So, touch wood that I can have an injury-free pre-season and work on my endurance base, and hopefully I can take that into 2016.
Just going back to the pre-season build-up, what changes as far as the schedule goes for you guys, as far as running and just the basic build-up compared to the previous seasons? Obviously, we went to a camp in Arizona as well.
Yeah, I think Justin Cordy, our new high performance manager, he's really trying to make it an individual program. So guys that need to work on their endurance, they'll do more endurance-based running. If you need to work on your repeat efforts, you'll do those. And also guys who aren't as powerful but are endurance beasts, they'll work on their power side of things. So I think he's trying to hone down on where we need to improve and also keeping the strong stuff that you've got up to an elite level.
And what are you working at yourself?
So for me, this pre-season will be about my endurance. About being able to play midfield consistently in 2016 and running out 4 quarters. He's obviously targeted saying that my power and my speed is obviously a plus. So we'll obviously work on those stuff and try to get quicker and more powerful. But for me, I think 2016 pre-season is going to be more endurance based.
I mentioned about all the injuries. Obviously last year, and you guys had to carry the load for that midfield. I mean, were you absolutely knackered by the end of the season last year? I was starting to feel quite good personally. I sort of didn't want the season to end because my body was starting to feel quite good then. Obviously, I had the groins, the groin reconstruction the year before, and that took a long time to get over. And I didn't have much of a pre-season, so I was still trying to gain fitness through my games for the first half of the season. So I didn't really want the season to end because I was starting to feel quite good. But I know a lot of the other boys, the younger guys like Tuke Miller, Jesse Lonigan, these guys had to shoulder the load for a large chunk of the year. They seem to look a little bit fatigued towards the end of the season. It took time, obviously, throughout last season as well. Do you believe from that stage, then getting through the end of the season, and then be able to sign an extra 3 years to turn around? That obviously must have been tremendous for you to turn around the way things did.
Yeah, definitely. I obviously took a couple of weeks away from the club just to work on a few personal things, and I believe that was probably the best thing that I've done in my AFL career to date. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this pre-season, and I'm really excited. I've got a lot of confidence going into 2016.
You actually feel now that you belong in the team? Was that part of it? You actually felt if you could cope with this level of?
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a feeling of whether I belonged in the team. It's just more of a sort of a confidence issue, and that consistency. So the back half of the season gave me a tremendous amount of confidence that I can do it against some of the best midfielders in the competition. So just going to look to work hard over the pre-season, and hopefully I can sustain that form for the whole of the 2016 season.
So Aaron, you're with the club now to the end of 2018. What was it that swayed you to stay on for another 3 years?
Yeah, I mean the club gave me the opportunity when I was 21 years of age out of Hobart. So they gave me a 2-year deal in the pre-season draft, and they put a lot of faith in me, and they've always supported me ever since I've been here. So my first priority was to always stay on the Gold Coast. I love the club. I love my teammates. I'm really excited about the future of the club and where we're heading. And yeah, I just want to be a part of it. I think there's going to be some success in the future, and I know all the boys are really hungry for success. So you know, we understand how strong the competition's getting and how even it is. So you know, we want to work as hard as we can, and hopefully in the next few years we can taste a bit of success.
Could you ever see yourself as maybe like a one-club player?
Yeah, ideally I'd like to be a one-club player. I mean, I'm a loyal person, and you know, yeah, there's no reason to leave here. I think it's just getting even more exciting. Obviously, last year wasn't the way we wanted to plan. Sorry, it didn't go the way we wanted that we planned. But moving forward, I really think that we have the group here that can take us deep into finals football.
When the draft's not that far away, just talk us through. There seems to be a lot of movement now. Mature age footballers, so mature age like mid-20s, such as yourself and whatever. Footballers obviously take a bit long to develop and find their feet. So just talk us through that, but being in the draft age compared to being settled now in a club.
Yeah, I got drafted at 21. I was a bit of a late spurter, so I never played nationals for Tasmania, 16s, 18s. I was really quite short and yeah, I was just really small and not powerful at all. So I didn't grow till sort of 19, 20. Started playing football then. So I mean, it's probably more beneficial to get in as an 18-year-old. You learn, you're in the system at that young age, and you can establish yourself at a younger age. You learn a lot about yourself as a person and about what AFL requires. You know, it's not an easy industry. There's a lot that goes into it, and you've got to be a 24/7 footballer. So it was different coming in as a 21-year-old because you were a bit wiser. But yeah, I mean, you just learn a lot about yourself as a person and as a collective whole, how you want to sort of hold yourself in the club and outside of the club. So I don't think there's too much difference in coming as a 21-year-old as an 18-year-old, but yeah, you learn pretty quickly.